Welcome back, it's me again. And you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So sit down, shush, and let's do this. So, here's the best part about my day so far. I got to work in the snow. Woo! It was snow rain. Like, it was like walking through a blizzard, only the blizzard was wet and cold, and it was actually kind of nice in the morning. Like, you know if it's wet and snow and raining, but it's kind of warm? That's what it was like this morning. It was nice, warm, a little bit, like, yeah, sure, it was snow, rain, but it was warm. But then I walked inside, I walked back out, and I felt different. It felt like there was something wrong with the air around me. And that's when I realized a breeze picked up. Now, this breeze was a cold breeze. It made things cold. Cold, wet, and snow don't mix at all. They're like this. They want to kind of mix, and they kind of do, but they don't mix. And they just become very, ooh, that's cold. So that was my day. It was cold, very wet. I'm having my shoes drying downstairs now. It bled through my socks. It was wet. I was wet. I was not having fun. And I usually have fun. I wasn't having fun at all. Oh, that was my day. I hope the weather where you guys are at is a lot better, because here it's garbage right now. And apparently it's supposed to be garbage for the next, week. I might see sun this weekend. Maybe. I'm so bored. I don't want more snow. I want sunlight. I want nice. Like my yellow shirt. Nice, sunny, and light. Oh, speaking of my yellow shirt. Team Instinct. In for the win. So, yeah, I joined Team Instinct when I was playing Pokemon Go at the beginning. And this is my Instinct shirt. I made it myself. I cut out the pattern. Hold on a moment. Let me see here. I'm just going to flip this shirt around. Whoop. Da, 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 da. You can tell I made it myself because of these bleed marks. Here. But it also kind of makes it kind of look cool, so I don't mind. It was kind of cool to have this ability to look at this shirt and have this shirt like this. It made me feel really nice. And when Pokemon Go was first starting out, it was very, very popular. One moment. That didn't feel very well, so I switched it back. So, when Pokemon Go first started out, it was like the biggest thing to do. Last summer was freaking hype-filled. Like, whoo! Where I live, there's this sort of park area with 3 Pokestops and a whole bunch of others. A frack ton. There was Pokestop, and then 4 Pokestops right beside each other, and then a gym. So everybody would go to those 3 Pokestops. Lures would be going 24 hours a day, and there'd be a gym that would be constantly switching from Valor, Instinct, Mystic, Valor, Instinct, Mystic, Valor, Instinct, Mystic. And it was so cool when it first started off because everybody was doing it. When you guys started off, what team did you guys choose and go for? I went Instinct. Some people went Valor. Some people went Mystic. I'm not really one to judge. I just want to know because I want to know what you were interested in and what made you choose that team. Because I want to know. And it would be kind of cool to know if I have any other Instinct buddies in the group. And if not, that's okay. I'm okay with Valor and Mystic buddies. That's the best part about being Instinct is I can love everybody. Now, speaking of Pokemon Go, is it dead? I barely see anybody doing it anymore. At all. Nobody goes out. Nobody really searches for Pokemon. Some people do, but other than that, nowhere near the hype. It's kind of saddening to see something so awesome die so fast. I don't know, 6 months sounds like a long time, but 6 months for a Pokemon thing? They should be going longer. A lot longer, for a lot longer. I said longer 3 times there, but still. Everybody else notice that? How there was a really big wah, and then it sort of kind of hit a all-time low. Maybe when they unleash the 3rd season, there might be another kickstart. But other than that, I don't see anything changing with these guys at all. Kind of sad, but very true. Oh well. Now, with that being said, right. I wanted to talk about relationships this video. Now, I don't know that much about relationships with your friends, your family, or your significant other. I know I have a significant other. I know I have a good relationship with my friends and my family. And I love my family and friends and my significant other. The thing with talking about friendships and relationships, if you listen to motivational speakers, they're very, very careful about what you do and who you hang out with. And I'd like to edit that a bit. It's not so much who you hang out with, it's who you hang out with the most that you have to be careful with. Like, I am not judging here, okay? I'm making that very, very clear. But let's say you don't smoke, okay? Let's say you've never smoked once in your life, but then all of a sudden you start hanging out with this group of kids, friends, whatever, and they all started getting into smoking, and they smoke a lot, and around you. The chances of you getting into smoking, with you hanging out with that crowd the most, is higher than if you hung out with your friends that didn't smoke more often than the ones who smoke. Now, with that being said, I have friends who have habits of which I don't want to be into, so I make a deal with them. They can do whatever they want, I don't care what they do, but they can't do it at my house or when I'm around. Just because it's hard. Well, for one, smoking's hard because I had child asthma, so I can't breathe around smoke. Like, I literally start choking. So I kind of like hold my breath like this. Yeah, I can totally talk. Yeah, we're fine. Don't worry. The smell doesn't bother me at all. What moment? Darts off to another room. Okay. Darts back. I am back. That's me. So I just have them do whatever it is they do that is not exactly positive for me when they're not with me. And I've also been very selective with my friends, and I admit this. It's not so much their habits that I pick from as I love their personalities. I find people who are weird in a good way, energetic. Like, not all of them are. Some of them are very different. Like, I have a very eclectic, I think that's the right word, group of friends. They're all different, and I love them all. All of them. Because if I'm feeling a certain way, I can hang out with one group of friends. If I'm feeling another way, I can hang out with another group. If I'm feeling up, high energy, those group. If I'm feeling, ooh, let's play video games, this group. Like, I can go, ooh, and I sort of can just take friends from different groups and put them together to make, like, the grow team. The team that sort of, like, motivates each other, and we're all sort of, like, in the zone. We're just going along. And it's really neat to be able to do that. When you find friends, my suggestion is find somebody who lifts you up. Who lifts you up, doesn't push you down. People who push you down, you don't need as friends. Like, I'm serious here. People who give constructive criticism, that's not pushing you down, that's lifting you up. That's being there for you, that's caring about you, they care about you. Constructive criticism helps. Too much of it doesn't, and doing it and pushing you down doesn't help. So find people who bring you up, make you feel good on the inside and out, like just brighten your day. Like, if you were to go hang out with them, you would be like on cloud 9. Like, yes, I get to go hang out with this person. All right. Woohoo! The kind of people that if you were going on a road trip, you would take with you. Now, I am going to make one suggestion with that. Some people don't do very well with cars or motion sickness. They're not the perfect people to take with you. But those people that you could be around for like a long period of time and not care. Find people like that, because the more people you have like that are strong, close friends. And also, with friends, you'll notice that you have sort of friends that are like acquaintances. You see them every once in a while. You sort of talk to them, blah, blah, blah. Then you have friends that are closer that you hang out with a lot, and you constantly keep hanging out with them. That doesn't make a friend better or worse. It's just a friend. A friend you hang out with more, or a friend you don't hang out with more because, you know, situations, jobs, work, school, moved away. Like, you know, the list is long. But it's not necessarily a good or bad thing to hang out more with one friend than another. It's just a thing. You just do it. They have probably friends that they hang out with more than you. It's just a matter of fact of life. And also, situations suck. It makes it really hard to hang out with everybody, especially with me having like 20 friends at the very least. Probably have more. The problem is I'm just very bad with counting. I probably have a lot more than 20 friends, but they all sort of like move around constantly. Like constantly now. I know people all over Canada now. Because they all moved. Yeah. In any case, so my suggestion with friends is meet them. Meet somebody new. Always be willing to meet somebody new. But then try them out. A friend is somebody to build on. If you think, hey, this person makes me feel really good, I feel really happy around them, and I'm just energized around them. I just feel like I could be myself, yada, 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 yada. Start growing that friendship. And if you're around people that you're kind of feeling a little bit like nervous, anxious, like the bad kind, not the good kind, and like a little put off, don't hang out with them. It's that simple. Meet people always. Always be open to meeting new people because you never know. The very next person you meet could be your best friend for life. The other person could be an enemy for life. But still, it's worth it to find that friend for life. I met so many amazing people. I've also met some people that I don't want to have in my life. I've had bullies come into my life, and they were not fun. You will always have one, other, or in between anywhere else. The relationship advice for friendship is make friends, try to make friends with everybody. Keep the people who make you happy. Do not hang out with the people who make you feel like garbage. That's my friendship advice. So just so we know what we're doing for next time, leave a comment down in the description below of what team you are. I am Instinct, remember? So tell me if you're an Instinct buddy. Or, if you're a Valor Friendo or a Mystic Maestro? No, a Mystic Compadre. Mystic Compadre, sure. I like it. We'll do it. Also comment, when you were picking your first starter Pokemon, what would be? And I want to put one more thing. If you were to pick a starter Pokemon from any of the Pokemon regions in Pokemon, what would be your starter and why? And leave that in the description below. And finally, you don't have to put down a friend, but where do you think you are in friends? Like, closeness to your friends, and how close do you want to be to your friends? You kind of want to figure that out. Like a 1 to 10 scale. 1 is I'm really, really, really not close to, like, anybody. 5 is I'm close to some people, not others. And I'm pretty good with my close friends. 10 is I am just having the best time ever. I have good friends around me all the time, and I have a good relationship with my friends. Somewhere on that scale. Only if you want to. You don't have to. I know that's a very personal question, but it's good to talk about it. If you want, if you know me personally and you know my Facebook thing, you can always private message me. I do have that on Facebook. You can always private message me, so if you don't want to share it on YouTube, I'm okay with that. I don't mind. I'd like to thank you all for watching. You're watching my videos makes me very happy. It gets me up in the morning. It gets me going. It gets me putting stuff online. I really do enjoy making these videos now. When I first started off, it was very, very, very nerve-wracking for me, actually. But I'm starting to get very comfortable with the camera, and if I do this for the next 5 years, I'm going to have over 1,000 videos online. That's going to be awesome. Just 3 times 365 days is huge. I might even miss some, but still, that's 1,000 videos on YouTube. Oh my god! All of like 20 minutes or so. 15 minutes, 5 minutes sometimes. But still, I love you all. It makes me so happy that you watch my videos. I'm sorry, I'm going on. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I'm happy. This is my 31st vlog. I'm doing this for a month. For a full month. We're going to go for the extended month. A full month of videos. I am so happy. And until next time, remember this. No matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you are in life, you are who you're supposed to be. You are where you're supposed to be. You're exactly what you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to be, and who you're supposed to be. And I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.